Okay, we are live, it looks like. Okay, we're live. Gonna tell about it on my channel. Yeah, it looks like everything is fine. We're streaming. How are you doing, guys? Hi, Ben. Hoping for optimistic stream. Yeah, I hope also that the stream is going to be optimistic. At least I'm focused on optimism today. Do you? Do you? Netherlands. Greeting to Netherlands, Walter Bruin. Jake mentioned the drone company Swammer Incorporation. Oh, I see. Some of the American GGA artist. Hi. From Switzerland, it's a late night with any. Yeah, it's a late night. Not a late night, but evening, right? Yeah, the day is awesome. The day is awesome. Have more or less okay mood. Greetings to Inland Dallas. Yeah, I filmed one video, and I'm going to film one more this evening about Ukraine. So I want to separate topics because Iranian update is not that popular, and I don't want to put all in one big video. You know. Hi, Betsy. Do you ever? Yeah, I slept. I slept like 6 hours almost today, so it's fine. Hi, Frank. And yeah, the format is like to film about Iran, daytime, and late evening time Ukrainian update. And it will catch up, I think, first of all with Americans, and later on in the morning, Europeans will watch it. Something like that. 3 a.m. in Kuala Lumpur. Oh, yeah, it's kind of late for you. It's kind of late for you. Today I filmed about Donny, and looks like again some of the people will unsubscribe, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure because every time some people unsubscribe, then I film about Donny. We still have some of the guys who follow Donald Trump. Well, I don't have statistics of this particular video yet. Oh, we even gained some of the subscribers. I can show it to you. Yeah, this is the latest video. So +3. And you see initially unsubscribe. Some of the people unsubscribe. -3. Then +3. And then plus. But yeah, usually those videos in the best case, they're flatline, you know, flat. And it's not performing very well. So you see the average goes like that, but this video is plunging down immediately. So yeah, basically I want to still speak about Donny. I want to speak about Trump. Today on my trash channel I also gonna record the video about Trump. Somehow the video on my trash channel is kind of popular. About Dubai I filmed yesterday. Let me show you. And then so just watch your YouTube. Yeah, thank you. On the YouTube. This one crazy on Dubai. Is Dubai dead? On my trash channel, it's 64. Jeez. This one is performing very well. You see, average is somewhere there below, and it went skyrocketed. It gained so many subscribers because I'm freaking honest about Dubai, yeah? Honest with my thoughts. So Dubai video is a banger here. Nice. By the way, about Korea, it's also like 21,000 views about my mistake. Ooh. And then it's how you. I'm doing great, Awesome Toaster. How are you? I don't think there are too many people that will admit to being pro Donny. No, there are people who definitely admit like that. The Dubai video was really good. Really? I was like up to go to sleep. Actually, it was my second attempt to film that video. I like switch on the camera, just mic, no pictures, nothing, just my blah blah blah. You know, kind of sleepy already by the time. So I don't know why it got the traction. Sometimes I thought it's gonna be nothing burger, honestly. And today I'm gonna film about Donald Trump because what happened. What happened to? Okay, I'm gonna find it. The Trump's accusations. I probably got it from Jake Bro. Not accusations, but how he's laughing about the death of ex-FBI director. Yeah, here we go. Robert Mueller just died. Good. I'm glad he's dead. He can no longer hurt innocent people, President Trump. And this guy, Robert Mueller, he is from his party, from Republican Party. He was investigating Trump's case of involvement, not of Donald Trump directly, but of his circle in Russia hoax, as Donald Trump likes to say that, yeah, Russia hoax. Involvement of Russia in election campaign. Well, they didn't come out with a conclusion whether Trump is guilty, but they found some of the connections of his circle that definitely they spoke with Russian representatives. And this guy, Robert Mueller, he is a veteran of Vietnam. He is honored by, I think, Purple Heart, so he was wounded there. It means also got some other medals, so he served good for his country. And this piece of shit says that it's good that he died. So, today I'm gonna record the video on my trash YouTube channel. I got this idea after I read this stuff from Donald Trump, this shitty post. I went to the shop. As you know, I don't drink, and I don't smoke, I don't drink, yes. But today, I bought this one. Some of the random champagne in the shop, yeah. It's called Prosecco. I just like the bottle, yeah. Just look at this. Small hearts. The bottle is awesome. Prosecco. It cost me something like 18 euros, yeah, 18 francs. And you already know what I want to say, yeah? You already know what I'm gonna celebrate with this bottle, yeah? I want, if I bought this bottle, it means I'm sending the signal to the universe. I'm sending the signal that we will, like most of the people, not just in the United States, but across the world will celebrate. And it's imminent, because the guy, he's damn sick. His legs are swollen, he is rotting down, he is getting more insane each day and not getting healthier. Even RFK says, I'm surprised that Donald Trump is still alive, that he likes McDonald's that much. So, I'm gonna open this bottle on the stream, then it happens. And we're gonna celebrate. And I got this permission from Donald Trump himself. If he is okay, if it is good and he's glad that that guy is dead, I will be glad that Donald Trump is dead. I'm sincere. And then someone will try to cancel someone who is celebrating Donald Trump's kaput. You may always refer to this post and say that it's quite fine to celebrate someone's kaput, especially such a scumbag as Donny. So this will wait for us, my friends, on the stream, and the signal to the universe was sent. There will be parties globally. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm eating McDonald's right now. Yeah, McDonald's, like, if you constantly eat there, it's bad. If occasionally, it's all right. I'm waiting for that stream, sir. Looking forward. Yeah, I'll celebrate the streets and Trump dies. Yeah, also maybe I'll buy some of the fireworks. I usually don't launch them, but that will be the occasion. I saw about Kappa. I just think that it makes you ever more human. That you reached and you were confused, and you told us your opinion back then. It's good that he reached you. Yeah, yeah, it's good. Yeah, I should have. It was my mistake that I didn't reach him. Yeah, can't wait for Donny to poop his clocks. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. But I worry about the current White House president. Vice president. Yeah, J.D. Vance. J.D. Vance, because I think he's more dangerous. People behind J.D. Vance, they're more unhinged. They want to destroy, I think, institutions in America. They want to rule with corporations. That's my conspiracy theory. But we have some of the not proofs, but logic about it. Yeah, they're coming from the same mafia. Peter Thiel, Elon Musk, J.D. Vance, and I think Elon Musk supported Donald Trump a lot during his campaign, and J.D. Vance was their candidate for the position of the vice president. There is no Vance, he's James Hamill. JD will be a lame duck come in terms. Yeah, I think so. Don't say why hi, thanks for following. Thanks for following. So I will freaking drink the entire bottle that day. Entire stream, all the bottle. Yes. Gonna be drunk maybe a little bit. By the way, is there, how much alcohol is there? 11%, it's okay. Come on, it's like a beer. No, I will not be drunk. It's 11% is nothing. I thought it could be like 16 or something. No, 11 is pretty much okay. No one likes JD. Hi, Dorothy. Thanks for following me on Twitch and welcome to Twitch. No one likes JD Vance, though he is not going to have much support. Yeah. Actually, it's an opportunity to be celebrated on the day you die, isn't it? It's kind of unique. Yeah. It's a unique opportunity. He deserves the celebration. JD Vance was only picked because of Don Jr. Yeah, maybe. 11% beer is beer with vodka. No, there is beer, like I saw maximum, I think 10%. 11 I haven't seen. Maybe 9 is usual. There is the beer Baltica 9. 9 means 9% of alcohol. Do you know what is worse than Donald Trump? What is worse than Donald Trump? Putin, maybe. Yeah, it's aperitif, harmless monkey. I think so. We need 2 bottles, right? But Trump is only one, so 1 bottle. Polish Ukrainians can drink the whole bottle of vodka and still drive a tank. No. That's the superstition. Stronger beer in the world is 75%. Is it called beer even? It's like an absinthe. Absinthe, I think it's 60, no? Or higher. There are some 17% beers. Oh, shit. I don't drink, but I will that day celebrate with you. So this bottle will await. I'll hide it somewhere, but not too much hide. I need the universe to see this bottle. It can happen at any moment. I probably, the stream will be an emergency one, I guess. Israel backs President Trump's ultimatum and supports large-scale strikes targeting Iran's energy infrastructure. So basically, it's the war crime. If they target just random power plants, it's what Russia is doing in Ukraine, and the Iranians will not support America because they will stay like Cubans. I think they also do not support America if they stay without electricity because of America. So it's basically, you may call it even a genocide. The good thing that it's not a winter time in Iran, so people will not freeze in their apartments like Russia tried to do with the Ukrainians. So for me, Donald Trump equals Putin, absolutely. If he attacked also civilian infrastructure, it was confirmed that the school was hit. It was already proved. No. It is Iran with its missile, with Tomahawk, Iranian Tomahawk. So it's crazy. Do you think our decay can have a meaningful impact on steering Russians' failure? Obviously, assuming that Russia is hitting the point of weakness, or our decay is not very strong. They don't have lots of the people. They're technologically advanced, yes, but not many people there. Maybe some people will join from Russia if Russia would start to disintegrate or collapse. We'll see. The project, it's good that it's existing. As a Scottish person, I would use that pink sign to water down my whiskey. Okay. Yeah, just imagine this bottle of whiskey, drink it for once. Oh, that's gonna be crazy. Next day will be off for sure. Maybe 2 days. Walter Bruin, yeah. Cheeky Bricky. What is Cheeky Bricky? Cheeky Bricky, it's some of the saying like nothing interesting. Vladimir 64. If you have this name, you know that. Here, yeah, those beers are brewed crazy. 75 alcohol of beer. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Real check absence has high to yawn. Okay. I knew people who drank that much that they're dead now. Ooh, shit. Yeah, actually, I think Donald Trump's brother, he drank too much and he died. What's the incident happened? Aviation news. Transavia flight from Hurghada to Amsterdam is under internal investigation after an overbooking incident led to a woman and young girl being seated in the cockpit for the duration of the nearly 6-hour journey. In a statement, Transavia confirmed that an internal investigation is underway but declined to provide details. The airline said its general policy on cockpit access and judgment use aligns with the EASA regulations, emphasized that the captain holds final responsibility for onboard safety, has authority within those rules. Dutch Aviation Authority said not currently investigating the incident, but has flagged the practice to Transavia as undesirable. Agency added aviation personnel are required to report such occurrences. Well, I had this kind of the question on my captain's theoretical part of selection, exam, and training. Like, what would you do? Like, you have the overbooked flight, and there is the chief of the airline or chief pilot comes with his wife, and asks his wife to be placed on a jump seat in the cockpit. Will you take her? And yeah, I would like the proper variant is, of course, take chief pilot because he has an ID, and obviously to call to headquarters at first to put him in a task log for him to legally be in the cockpit. But as for not employee of the airline, no. I also remember how we were filmed together with Just Planes. The flight, I was filming with them two of the flights. Once we flown to Sharm el Sheikh, the other flight was to Istanbul. And for the cameraman of Just Planes, because yeah, they put lots of the cameras, but also there is the cameraman who films everything of that. So to make it happen, according to regulations, our airline had to employ the guy without the salary, but employ for a contract for 5 days. So he got a special permission, even special airline ID. And only with that, also there was the security check with our security. The background, he also brought the police report from, I guess he's from UK. Yeah, he was from UK. He brought his police report, and only that is how, and that was possible to make. Yeah, so we filmed several of the videos with Just Planes, and they're available on Just Planes channel. Denys, what do you think about Singapore? It's a nice place. I was there 1 week back in 2016. No, 15. Back in 2015. A long time ago already. 11 years. Fuck. Time flies very fast. And I passed my type rating on ATR 72600 version. So it's the glass cockpit version. And it was nice. I like Singapore, but humidity, moisture, yeah, it was kind of hot, but I like it. Singapore is nice. They have a fantastic zoo I recommend to visit. The zoo was really nice. Singapore is expensive. Yeah, it's expensive, of course. Also, cars there are expensive. They are making it for purpose, like cars are 4 or 5 times more expensive than in Ukraine and in the United States. They do it especially for people not to buy cars because not enough space. Can you change the profile on this channel, Denys? Profile? It doesn't really matter. I live there and my YouTube nickname is Zelensky the Great. I see, Vladimir. I see. So do you like Singapore? Have you been in the zoo? The zoo is really big. They have pandas. I don't like that it's kind of the port city, you know. You have the bay, you have beach, but all of those ships around, they ruin the picture, let's say. Food was good. If you're poor, you have to sing for your food. Singapore. Well, Singapore. Yeah, Singapore. Bikes and trains are better anyway. Yeah, I remember I went somewhere, I don't remember where, but I was wearing my shirt, so I was sweating outside, but then you go under air conditioning, the train, they put it very cold, like something 18 degrees. Oh my god, it was really damn cold. It reminds me Dubai a little, but Singapore has soul. Singapore is way better than Dubai. And there are some of the places to visit, to see, and the nature is better. Yeah, climate is better, everything is better. So let's say Singapore is Dubai, but with soul and with proper architecture and logic of how city was built. The highwayman, hi, welcome. Do you want to have a musical pause? Oh my god. Yes, I already put on my channel. On my Telegram channel. This music AI. It's not AI slop. It's okay. I don't know if you would like to listen it. So slop. Yeah, it's called slop. Dr. Foxotic. And they have such crazy videos here about Trump. I don't know, if you follow me on Telegram, you already know that. Like this one, Iran, so far away. I don't know if I have copyright for this one, but it's hilarious. It was filmed before the war in Iran, before, like a couple of weeks before the war in Iran. It's a really like your jacket, very cool. Yeah, it's nice jacket. Right? Then some comments yesterday, they were informative about Dubai. I feel sorry for the common people in Dubai and those regions and away in the summertime. Then if power fails, just yeah, it's like that. You know the exit, yeah. You know the exit, you know. Let's listen to this one.
Feel like I'm getting deja vu. This is like a rock war number 2. A rock war number 2. I like the look of those oil supplies. I'd be ashamed if someone invaded you. If someone invaded you. And I ran so far away. Bomb I ran, I bombed them night and day. But destroy USA. A drone appears above your head. A mower bomb comes falling down on you. Falling down on you. The fleet is moving nearer still. The Strait of Hormuz, it comes in view. The oil must flow through. And I ran so far away. The bomb I ran, I bombed them night and day. But destroy USA. A tiny hit hits a big red button. Atomic bombs come falling down on you. Mushroom clouds in view. Send out a tweet to let you know. World War III, 'cause Israel told me to. All for Netanyahu. And I ran so far away. Bomb I ran, bomb them night and day. And I ran so far away. Bomb I ran, bomb them night and day. But destroy USA.
Yeah, this is, you have AI slop and you have like AI masterpiece. Look at this Pete Hexet with those glasses. This is crazy. And it's so detailed. It looks like they're real. Ruby on the drums. Young Rubia from 80s, you see? Where do I get this video? It's the channel called Dr. for Toxic. Here, the name, Dr. for Toxic. for toxic. Oh, they have such a nice AI slope videos. Oh, it was nice. And this dude, who are they? I think this is this prosecutor. Yeah, what's her? I forgot. Pam Bondi, yeah? Looks like Pam Bondi. And this one, clone of Pam Bondi. Maybe those are two Pam Bondis. Levi Fast, Jedi Vance, yeah. I can't support any AI, but yeah, it is hilarious, come on. And the haircut here. Yeah, some of the AI, like this one. Oh shit, this is crazy. And Jedi Vance, it looks so real. I like this AI slope. Like they film like in the real, yeah, in the real life. AI is now so real, and those effects of the old tape VHS, MTV, MAGA TV. Yeah, Pam Bondi. Oh, this is crazy. But Doe is 50,000. Yeah, Hog. Doe is high. So they have lots of the videos, and the recent one, Donald Trump, Suspicious Minds. Well, it's not that interesting, but it is also hilarious. With Hitler, it was also fun. Yeah, probably play with the Hitler, like it's just 3 minutes, but the melody is so nice. They they don't fit the mouse a little bit, but the melody is so awesome. Yeah, let's go. So Gimler is on guitar, Hitler is singing, like Goebbels on the drums, and Goering on bass guitar, it seems like. Fuck. Shit. This
Take what I want, even until front, cause I'm the Fuhrer. Poland and Austria, Czechoslovakia, yeah, I want them. Blitz and the crease, and in the crease, Marines, way fast surrendered. Getting through your head what the Fuhrer said, not money lenders. Hate to say I told you so, say I'll. Blood and soil.
Oh fuck, this is crazy.
To believe I told you so.
But the melody is awesome, man.
Listen to now, yo, yo.
And the solo will be fantastic.
If you can't keep the pace without master race, that's not my problem. Gonna need that living small way, we're outnumbered. Your way, I'll die inside a concrete bunker. Hate to say I told you so, see oil, blood and soil. To believe I told you so.
Solo is fantastic. Is it in AI music? So yeah, you understand the plot. It is crazy what AI does here. And it's like 1.1 million views. 1 month ago. 1.1 million. Jesus. So of course, if you make those fun videos, like sarcasm videos, I don't know, what parody videos with Netanyahu, Trump, Khamenei, events. Hitler whatsoever. Of course you'll have the views, right? Because it's funny. And the melody fits nice. Also Epstein Island they have. Oh shit. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is not AI, this is the original Cookster Mobster, of course. They recorded this. And what's the name of the band? Like it is so crazy. The name of the band, The Hiles. The Hiles. Hate to say I told you so. Reich and Roll. Doctor for this is Doctor Foxotic Records. Crazy. Shit. Oh, internet is getting crazier and crazier. In a way, it's a brain rot, right? That it is, but it's fun, especially when they film about Trump. Those Trump, that was a yeah, no. I need one of Putin. I wonder if they have for Putin. I'm not sure. Okay. Prince Andrew they have, Trump, Epstein Island, Ice Baby about Ice, one more Epstein Island, and yeah, there is Bill Clinton on saxophone. Steve Hawking, so yeah, it's fucking hilarious, I guess. And I think I saw this channel before, this AI Slope channel, but I hope it will not be deleted. Oh yeah, I saw it before. They published the Biden's shit. Yeah. They published Biden's videos and yeah, but now it's the better quality, of course. Before it was silly. Now it's of course nice. I wonder how they do AI and music and how words fit the singing.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump. We love you.
Fuck. This is Melania. This is Pam Bondi, and this is Lewitt. Yeah, Carolyn Lewitt. She is.
We're caught in a trap. Oil can get because Iran is drone striking ships bad. Ooh, oh boy, have you seen?
It looks like, well, JD Vance is not looking great here, but Rubio and yeah, Pete Hegseth. Shit. There are some moments of this clip, like they're singing that they are trapped. Iran is bombing the ships. This is Carolyn. It should be not the Carolyn Lewitt, but this, who she is. Kirk. Yeah, Erica Kirk here. And J.D. Vance. She's so beautiful here, come on. It's not like in real life. Please stop. Fuck, this is AI. It looks so real, come on. Yeah, there was the moment also. Ah, yeah. So Trump was singing here.
We're gonna make a lot of money off this kid, Jeff. Good.
It's crazy. And yeah, the last words are also.
Well, there you have it, folks. What a charming young man. With a performance like that, you'd never have guessed that he's attracted to children.
Oh, shit. Fuck. Carolyn Lewitt would make a great couple with JD. Yeah, maybe. I think Erica fits better, maybe. Yesterday evening, I discovered this channel and I was like, fuck, I was laughing so hard. Yeah, it was really fun. And they publish those videos, I mean, regularly, once in several weeks at least. Rarely do that exact moment using swear words, but emphasizes holy crap. Yeah. Do you go to gym? Yeah, I went there yesterday. It was damn hard. It was damn hard. I nearly faint now on the gym because I'm on deficit. I can just I'm very weak. I'm on a big deficit of calories, so today I ate I think maximum 500 calories. That's huge deficit. I just want to reach my optimum weight, and then I go to gym. I like my head is like this. I'm dizzy, very dizzy, but I still have to go. Yeah, maybe I need to eat more in the gym days. I go there just not to lose muscles that much. That's the only. I cannot lift those weights as I used to 1-2 months ago, so I'm weaker, way weaker. But still, I'm going there to not to lose muscles that much again. I'm still losing them, but not that much. Yeah, and maybe in a couple of months, yeah, I'm gonna eat more and gain some of the muscles. I hope so. So I want to reach my ideal weight and control it somehow. For that, I need to lose like 5 more kilograms, and hopefully in the next 2 months I'm gonna make it. Tehran plans to profit from controlling the Strait of Hormuz, says CNN, according to an Iranian source. Okay, the authorities are preparing a new legal regime, which envisages, what's the word? Okay, the introduction of the fee for the passage of the tankers, approximately $2 million per vessel. Oh my God. $2 million per ship. $2 million. Is it acceptable? I think the oil prices will go up still. 2 million extra. How many barrels are there in a ship? I think many more, yeah. So it's like the fee. They're like in this Middle Ages, yeah. Then they apply those fee for the passage. You shall not pass unless we fee you for the pass. The Greek ship owners will pay that, no worries. Ah, yeah. Fuck. Greek ship owners, they're crazy. I know the captain, Timur Rudov, he used to work for Greek companies. He says that they always economy on everything. Well, I think it's in industry elsewhere. In aviation, it's also like that. Not that much, but still. Iran is taking the role of Gandalf, yeah. Greeks like money, yeah. He also says like that. Captain says like that. He works with Greek companies almost all of his life. But he got good relations with them. Heard 42 years old winning endurance running events. Really? Oh, nice. Not majority of tankers belong to Greek owners, by the way. Yeah. That's illegal. International waters cannot have fees. Well, the world order is ruined. It's not working. So probably they want to blackmail. Here we have screenshots from Deutschland. Ultimate diesel. Okay, so we have those 2.5 gas in Germany. We have more expensive prices for the gas than in Switzerland. You know that? That in Switzerland the the diesel is not that expensive. It's around 2. Well, at least it was yesterday. And it was British Petroleum gas station. The diesel was 2, just 2 francs. It's 2.10 euros. So you have more expensive fuel in Germany than in Switzerland. 2.5, yeah. Super plus. This is 98. It's expensive. Oh yeah, 2.3. Well, not that much expensive on this shady gas station. But on a big gas station, it's more expensive diesel. And what is ultimate diesel? Ultimate diesel. I wonder what is that. Well, still, it's more expensive than in Switzerland. It's very interesting. It's per liter, yeah, not per gallon. Per liter. If you want to know per gallon, I'll tell you. Let's take the standard diesel. 2.75 per liter. How much per gallon? It's good ChatGPT may calculate everything like that. €10.41. Yeah, tell me in United States dollars. Thinking, maybe checking the official. $11.3 bucks per gallon. 11.3. Yeah, it's quite expensive. 11.3 bucks, yeah, per gallon. In Germany. In Switzerland, it's cheaper. I think it's 9, something like 9.5. 1.54 euro per liter in Prague. Yeah, nice. It's good. It's the standard benzene. We have 1.7, I guess, for standard benzene. For diesel, diesel is around $5 in the United States. Oh, that's expensive, I would say, as for the United States prices. Remember then the first fuel crisis erupted. I think the fuel prices in the United States, they rose like by 4 times. Yeah. Also, by the way, there was something happening in the Middle East, some shit. Russian propagandists in Romania have now started lying that the high fuel prices are because of the government and not because of Hormuz. They say that other countries' prices have been reduced, but look, in Germany, prices are 50% higher than they are here. Yeah, they always use some shit, in their propaganda purposes. It's how populists act, yeah. And they never recognize their mistakes. And they always say that they're doing good. Even now, Trump says, I expected actually fuel prices to be higher than they are. Yeah. So you're okay, Americans. You should be grateful. You should say thank you. I'm getting tired of all those damn crises everywhere at the same time. World is fucked up. Yeah, it's always like that. When I was young, I thought, like teenage, I thought, oh, there's gonna be a stable times. Everything will be all right, stable, but the life is unstable. The world is unstable. So we just need to accept it and to live somehow. Find your peace, yeah. We haven't said thank you once. We seen Vladi boy in the last 2 weeks. Ah, you mean Putin? I think he was somewhere, but I'm not sure. By default, diesel should be cheaper. It's simply going by processing cost. Yeah, but it is used by trucks, by everything, yeah. Locomotives are using, maybe they have their own special diesel. So there is more demand for diesel. That's why it's more expensive, I think. Zelensky says that our group went to negotiations to the United States of America. They spoke with Witkov, Kushner about something, but I don't believe that something will happen out of it. Something realistic. I wonder how happy Elon is. Yeah. Well, I think he is happy. He's getting more money. He is richer and richer. For him, everything is all right. Iran prepares to be calibrating its strikes on Saudi Arabia to prevent provoking a full military response. Source Jerusalem Post. Maybe, yeah, Saudi actually has big army. And probably the biggest air force in the region, even bigger than in the in Israel. Putin says Russia will remain a loyal friend and a reliable partner to Tehran. Yeah. He wrote it in a message to Iran's president. Moscow continues to back Iran's diplomacy and has condemned the United States-Israel war. He also said Iranian would overcome current wartime difficulties with dignity. Source Al Jazeera. Well, Russia supplies some of the intelligence information. It is already understandable. It was shared before in many of the sources. Plus, there were some of the negotiations between Putin and between Dmitriev and Witkov. Witkov asked not to share this information to Iran, and Russia said you need to stop supporting Ukraine completely. Well, Witkov says no. At least he says no. Similar to what happened with RAM prices, maybe it's now a good time to invest in bicycles. Yeah, renewable energy bicycles, solar panels. Like in North Korea, you turn left, Kim Street. Yeah. Like I said, Denys, we just have to try to live in the cluster. Fuck this world right now. Yeah, I think so. We don't have other choice. If we think too much about what is happening, we'll go mad. That is why Putin helps so much. Yeah. Buy Tesla. Buy Tesla. Maybe, I don't know. The fuel takes up space. Without fuel, trade here in the Great Lakes region has stalled and is severely hurting the city of Detroit, which is already trying to get back to its feet. Oh, fuck, Detroit, yeah. High-tech 21st century, everything you dreamed about. Yeah, some people say that it's just big conspiracy theory, all of those wars, happening. That it was pre-planned by someone. I do not tend to believe that, but yeah. Sometimes I believe in small conspiracy theories where I can at least partially confirm something. Then I heard those guys like, for example, Lindsey Graham. I tend to believe that this war is because of Israel, not United States. It's not the interest of the United States at all. Thank you for joining the chat. Yeah, thank you, Notters. Thank you, Totally Notters. Thank you so much for calling. Yeah, guys, please like the stream. Like the stream if you watch me on YouTube. If on Twitch, yeah, just comment. It's good to chat with you. Similar to Lindsey Graham has no credibility. Yes, he is like this political prostitute, you know. But anyways, he was one of those advocates for this war to start.
They're running out of money. So here's what I tell President Trump. Keep it up for a few more weeks. Take Carg Island, where all of the resources they have to produce oil.
So he advocates take Carg Island. It means perform a landing operation there. Take Carg Island.
Control that island. Let this regime die on a vine.
Is this going to, though, take Carg Island? Is it going to involve U.S. troops on the ground? Let me just read you something from the Atlantic. Does an assessment on that.
I don't know yet, but how can you take it without the troops? Come on, it's physically not possible.
Say U.S. troops may well take Carg Island. We believe in their ability to do so, but only to endure ballistic missile strikes, drone attacks, petrochemical smoke, all without a reliable means of obtaining logistical support. The result could be a grinding war of attrition. They talk about how far away they would be from resupply.
I'm sort of tired of all this armchair quarterbacking. This has been an amazing military operation. God bless the fallen.
But it's a difference when we talk about troops on the ground.
He's like, God bless the fallen. God bless the fallen. He said it without any sort of the emotion. The only emotion, like, fuck them. He said it like that, yeah? Like, God bless the fallen.
When we talk about troops on the ground.
I trust the Marines. Not that guy. I trust DOD. We got 2 Marine Expeditionary Units fallen.
But
God bless the fallen.
But it's a difference
when
we talk about.
Well, it was without this kind of the condemning emotion or mourning emotion. Maybe I was too harsh.
Troops on the ground.
I trust the Marines. Not that guy. I trust DOD. We got 2 Marine Expeditionary Units sailing to this island. We did Iwo Jima.
Sailing directly to the island already?
We can do this.
He is so excited, you know. Because it's not him who would wear this uniform and rifle, yeah? Landing on that island. Those are our guys. It's like a video game for them, you know?
Marines, my money is always on the Marines. I don't know if you take the island or you blockade the island, but I know this. The day we control that island, this regime, this terrorist regime, has been weakened. It will die on a vine. And here's what I want to do.
So he believes, that by controlling one freaking small island of Harg, yes, it's important for export of the oil, but this is the existential war for Iran. They're fighting for, like, a regime, yeah? Iranian regime. It's a crazy one, but it fights for its survival. And he believes that this island matters that much for a regime to just surrender. Come on.
I get with Chris. I want to sprint to peace. As the war winds down, I want peace to ramp up. The reason we don't have Saudi Arabia and Israel making peace is October the 7th, 2023. Iran through Hamas attacked Israel, stopping normalization. I want to take up and complete what Biden started. As soon as we get Iran defanged so they can never do another October 7th, I want to start up peace talks between Saudi and Israel this year. I want a peace deal between Saudi and Israel normalizing, ending the Arab-Israeli conflict. It's been going on for 2,000 years this year, and you can't do it with a lethal Iran. So we're weeks away from this Iranian regime not having the capability to stop peace.
Okay, very quickly, though, because
he is basically advocating for the landing operation. About Saudis and Israel, they already had pretty much good relations, I think. And what Iran has to do with that? So he's advocating for the landing operation. And before he said, I'm not with you, I'm with Israel. This is what I heard. So the guy is unhinged. So this operation was not planned properly before. And they want to make it somehow successful now. They're panicking. They're searching for the possible variants. That's why they're changing. Donald Trump also personally changes his rhetorics. Okay, NATO, please help. NATO is not helping. Okay, we don't need your help, but please help. Like, they're testing possible variants, yeah? Also intimidating allies, pushing them. But they don't want to risk themselves in this operation. Yeah, more monger in the world. Yeah, this is so. Any sort of the landing operation there, I don't think it's gonna be profitable. Hark Island, well, American forces will capture it. It's 100%. But what is next? Regime will not collapse just because of the Hark Island. What do you want to do next? Iran has big coastline, so they will just attack American forces in Hark Island with drones, missiles, and yeah, Trump said that they don't need help from Ukraine, so use Patriot missiles in this case to intercept. This is what happens then a president is elected who has no military experience. Yeah, the entire coastline is higher up, and the islands is the siege of Boston. Thanks, Oregon Valley girl. Thanks for following. Trump thought that S in BRICS is the Spain. Yep. It's essentially much more right Atlantic wall. Clearing the coastline Iran pretty useless. I heard the vessel bunkers are way more inland. Highly guarded. I also heard that they're looking for nuclear targets. Israel said that they located all of the nuclear facilities of Iran. So may they escalate against those? How many dead will Americans accept? It's this question for Donny. Yeah, I'm okay. A little bit headache, but it's fine. It's not that severe. I think I just need to eat something more. What Ruta says about this shit.
On the Russia point you just made, the European Council president said the U.S. decision to lift sanctions on Russian oil exports is very concerning as it impacts European security. This is part of what President Trump's doing to try to stop the spike in oil prices here at home. The Treasury Secretary says this means about $2 billion is going to Russia now.
More.
President Zelensky says it's more like $10 billion.
Yeah.
Doesn't this benefit Vladimir Putin?
Well, this is the thing. The president has to balance all these different interests. I know that he is, with his team, with Jared Kushner and Steve Witkoff and Marco Rubio, they are constantly working with the Ukrainians to put maximum pressure on the Russians to come to a deal. I know, I spoke an hour and a half last week with President Zelensky in London. He wants to get the deal.
She said it's not the maximum pressure. And she's correct. And this guy is like, yeah, Trump. He's always like that.
Done. And we have to make sure that we also take this to the Russians to make sure that they are willing to play ball. It is the president putting that pressure together with the Europeans. But
they're lifting sanctions, and he says that they are being pressured. Yeah, Ruta is super annoying sometimes. I agree with you, Lumin Ghost.
Again, he has to balance all these different interests. So I'm not going to comment on each element of what is happening here.
He wants to get along with Trump. He wants to get along with Trump, and he like, ooh, Trump. He is always in Davos. Actually, he played this role. Yeah, then Trump was calling Greenland, 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 and Rutte was actually capable to lower the rhetorics of Trump because he was like kissing his ass too much. And Trump likes that stuff, so Trump later on said, okay, later Greenland. So partially his strategy is working. Rutte is just cracking around for USA. He does not mean anything. What he says about EU capacity just helps USA. Think he's still committed. Rutte is very pro-EU, though, playing along. Yeah, I think he's playing along, but he's not sincere, let's say. He's trying to kiss Trump's ass for some of the profit for NATO, I guess, for Trump not to abandon NATO completely. But he's not right here, of course. Journalist is right. Like you're saying you're increasing the pressure on Putin, but you're lifting the sanctions. What's this guy that literally called Trump daddy? Yeah. Shower chat. It was him. Shower chat, welcome to Twitch. Thank you for following.
His effort to bring the war in Ukraine to a successful end is crucial. He was the only one who was able to break the deadlock with Putin when he made the first phone call in February last year, and he has consistently with his team done what is necessary to put that pressure, of course, on the Ukrainians, and they want to play ball. They've showed this. They want to end the war, and now also with the Russians.
He just said that Trump applies pressure on Ukrainians. Okay. That's the madness we live in. Yeah. And we will live in that madness at least 2.5 years, right? NATO is cooked. Euro others need to get their shit together. Yeah, without American NATO, I wouldn't say not capable to defend itself, but the capabilities will drop. Japan agreed to assist securing the Strait of Hormuz. If nuclear testing continues, then someday somewhere in the Persian Gulf another Godzilla may appear. But we don't need to hurt those tankers. We need to attack Ayatollah with Godzilla. Godzilla! Also today there were the news that Germany and Japan, they want to sign the agreement of the common use of the military in some of the cases on Japan soil and on German soil. Reminds me something, this alliance. They're trying to get rid of Trump. Yeah, hopefully. I think No Kings protests are going to happen on 28th of March. Stay away from the wars. Everyone, all wars are bunker wars. Don't die for billionaires. Well, in Ukraine it's different case. I mean, Ukrainians have to protect themselves. Otherwise, they will be turned to the slave country of Russia. So that's a little different, right? This one is funny. We overthrew communism. We fought for our freedom. We built a Christian, family-oriented, patriotic nation. And now Zelensky and the Brazilians or Brazilians, those people who live in Brussels, okay? Brazilians. Well, he means politicians, but it looks like someone who lives in Brussels. Brazilians. Think we will back down. Don't be ridiculous. We overthrown communism, but now Zelensky wants to return communism or what? Today I posted, like on my Telegram channel, I posted AI generated picture relative to that post, like this one. Zelensky communist wants to crush Hungary together with Orban. Judging on how Orban says, it's like that. Zelensky! He built his entire campaign on Zelensky, Jesus. Orban is done. I hope so. Well, at least in the Poly market, people. Where is this Poly market? Here, yeah. Magyar gets a more percentage of the victory on Poly market compared to Viktor Orban. And polls in Hungary, they show like big difference between those two. I don't know what it could be for Orban to win it. And Orban is out of the chair. I will sit here dry. Yeah. Viktor Orban. And the funny thing is none of them realize how idiotic they are. Yeah. They live in their own universe, and that's crazy. Maybe I should also buy one more for Orban celebration. No, it's too much. It's too much. I think it's for the Trump. We're gonna leave it for Trump. Just imagine if he dies tomorrow. You would call me a witcher. A drunk witcher. He can assume presidency and change the powers of the role in a short amount of the time concerning. Yeah. Hungary is not going Democrat, unfortunately. With this Peter Magyar, it's still the same chauvinists. Similar, let's say, not the same, but similar. Their rhetorics is similar to Orban's rhetorics, unfortunately. And people vote for Magyar just to get rid of Orban. I don't believe that there will be dramatic changes in Hungary. In next election cycle, maybe cycle, but not today, not next months. Also, Russian alliance, a less Russian alliance, let's say, but they're populist, they are not democratic. Magyar himself is from the Orban's party. They had some of the disagreements, and he made his own party, TISA, and yeah, but ideas are very, very similar. Oh, interesting videos. Yay. Some of the Iranian drones were hit. What is that? Central Command has released new footage showing United States forces targeting and destroying various Iranian one-way attack drones. This is the Shahid 136 was kaboomed. One more 136. They were up to launch those. Well, just 3. Actually, it's good that they hit those before they were launched. Boom. Here comes the boom. Here comes the boom. Did you cover Slovenia shady elections? No. I'm not familiar with the topic, but maybe it's something interesting. Echo Supreme. You cannot kick out your member, only make like difficult enough to them to leave. No, come on, those are temporary. I mean, temporary. Orban, they're all temporary. Everything will be changed, after all, for good, I think. That's okay, Thelman. Thelma, it's fine. You can leave critical comments, and if it is not like fuck you bastard bitch, it's fine. If there is some critics behind, I'm totally okay with that. But I rarely read comments, honestly. I don't have time for everything. Here I can read. Yeah, right now. So you may write it here once again. Pretty sure Iranians would fight forever rather than let a pedophile protector like over the country. Pop 20232. Well, they also were fighting internally, yeah? They don't like the regime. It's understandable. But again, if they have external threat, yeah, before Trump hit mainly military infrastructure, Americans, but if they, well, Israel hit their oil facilities, it's already bad. They hit the school. So if civilians suffer, it's a very, very bad thing for United States and for Israel. It means that locals will not support Americans, and they will lean more towards Ayatollah, unfortunately. Because if they see their people are dying, dying because of the foreign strikes, they'll be more consolidated around RGC. Also, we should count that there are Muslims, and some of them are being brainwashed for decades, so they could be more hostile. This is a very bad thing. And now if Donald Trump puts his ultimatum in action, like we're gonna target their energy, yeah, it's understandable that locals will be against the United States. I think Trump gave up on the locals. Huh? What do you mean? Tuck ignores Congress as it is, makes no difference if Dems get majority. Yeah, even with Epstein case, they didn't release all what was written and signed by Trump. So yeah, legislation doesn't work fully in the United States. Still, it is working at some point, but not fully. Donny is like this Tsar of the United States, and he wants to destroy democracy of the United States. Steam Plus, Cameron Jeffries, crazy PS Senator. Ukraine needs to be careful to protect its anti-drone tech from perhaps maybe. But the anti-drone tech is not that complicated, actually. Russians also have it, but not in massive production. For them, it's hard somehow. In Ukraine, there is competition between those kind of the small companies who design the drones, who must produce those drones. So the best of the best are being selected. In Russia, there is no competition. Like, oh, we need drone interceptors. This one looks good. Let's invest billions of rubles there. And then it's built. Oh, it's not that effective. Oh, what should we do? It happens like that in Russia. That's their downside. They're big and clumsy. The bear is big and clumsy, for sure. My Instagram blown a little. One of my videos got close to 200,000 views. Yay! How many? Yeah, 202 already. This video. Something about terrain of Iran, like I was saying. Okay, it's like difficult to land there. Some shit. Very short video. And it got 202,000 views on Instagram. And since that time, my views are getting more traction there. I usually cut my streams and cut my videos, then I post them on Instagram, on YouTube channel, I have special YouTube channel for shirts, but only on Instagram my videos are growing. Also, I think to make a Facebook channel. Maybe it will work as well. The idea is to propel my Twitch. I put this Twitch channel name there. I need to pack some clothes. Okay, Hog, see you. Thank you for attending the stream. Senior American officials in recent days have told their counterparts in Israel and other countries that the United States will be forced to launch a ground operation to capture Iran's Harg Island, the primary oil export terminal for the Islamic Republic in the northern Persian Gulf. According to two sources familiar with the details, who spoke with Israelis I-24 News. Okay. So we're gonna see a landing operation. We're gonna probably stream it, yeah. Ground operation live. What is happening? This is crazy, guys. I don't think they're gonna land their forces on Iranian soil fully on the coast, but island they may try to capture, yeah. But after it, Iran say that they will hit desalination plants, to harm the water supplies for the Gulf countries, UAE, Kuwait, Qatar, it could be Israel. Yeah. And they're gonna completely block the Strait of Hormuz. That's why ICE and BP can operate in Chicago, huh? My wife is eating the super I made, but I'm still drinking. Yeah, totally not. Thank you for reminding. Iran's speedboats will be filming the landing, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I think they will send some of the, maybe even drone boats. And for sure there will be casualties. Iran's will also launch their strikes on its Harg Island. I think this oil infrastructure there will be destroyed, abolished. We saw what happened in Mariupol with Azovstal. I think it's imminent. I need to have some food here. Stop drinking. Yeah. Yesterday I watched some funny clip. Funny clip with the guy. Fuck, what is his name? Let me check. I saw it. Afro Man. Thank you for following, Gebulung. Thank you. Yeah, this guy, Afro Man, he won the lawsuit from the police. They stormed his house, and they tried to find some of the drugs, and they say he kidnapped someone. So they broke his door, they broke his gate, and he got lots of the CCTV cameras there. And later on he made fun music videos from those guys who broke into his home. I think he recorded the video. Yeah, will you help me repair your door? stormed his house, and this guy, kind of the fat police guy, he spotted this lemon pound cake, and he was like, looking at the cake. And the warrant was for trafficking drugs and kidnapping.
Kidnapping. The warrant said narcotics and kidnapping.
So they didn't find anything. They like broke through his house. They, went, searched everything. They broke his property and everything, and there was no compensation. So he decided to make fun of them. And local police didn't find anything like other than sue him for defamation case. Defamation. When he used his cameras. And he made lots of those songs about every police guy who stormed the place, and it went comical in the court because, police lost the court because it's like the First Amendment. He can make fun about everything, especially in his property. So police made it even more viral. And it was even some sort of the advertisement because those songs were played in the court. The court video is available out there online, and they put the links for his channel, for his videos. It's like, the best freaking advertisement he possibly could get. And this is stupid. This is damn stupid. And in the court, they were like, the text of the song, like, I F the wife of one of the police guys, And then they asked this police guy, he said, I don't know if, like, what happened there. I don't know if it is truth or like, what? Well, we should listen to someone's video about it. Well, this guy, Afro Man, I think he went famous for this song, like 316 million views, this one.
Roll another blunt. Yeah. I was gonna clean my room until I got high. I was gonna get up.
Yeah, for sure you heard it. It's because of this song he went popular, and now like police really fucked up with this defamation case because it's like 100% lose in the court that they did it, and just a huge advertisement for this guy. I love this song. That's classic. Yeah. Story of my life. The cop was hilarious in the court. Yeah. I think one or two they were hilarious. And their chief, I think he for the first time saw all of those videos, and they played those in the court. It's crazy. The chickens are digging on this song. Yeah. He's famous again. Yeah, fuck. But it was I don't know why they made this defamation case. Why? Like it's the First Amendment, and like it was understandable that they would lose it, and still they made this guy even more popular because of this court case. Those songs were gaining more momentum. I mean, the song which I played to you, "Will you help me repair my door?" It got 11 million views. This is crazy. The guy got second wave because of stupid actions of police. I know who is chief there, but I'm not saying that all of the police is crazy. No, of course. But that department, they have something. They should dig down first to what they might potentially face in this case with defamation, because it's just a big turn out to be a big advertisement for Afro Man. This is crazy. More criminal than the criminals are the various law enforcement units in the United States. Well, we have Hawk. He was serving in police, so sometimes it's okay. I think Hawk is a nice guy. And there are some professional police. But as usual, if you slice our social layer in every sort of the company, any sort of the culture. There will be dickheads and there will be nice people. Also for the pilots, I may say like that. For motorcyclists, I may say like that. So police, I think the same. They're bastards and they're good guys elsewhere. And the only witness he called was one in the cop's ex-wife. Yeah. It was fun. Dennis, they picked the wrong guy to mess with. Yeah, they really picked the wrong guy. I think, like, where is this recommendations? Should I listen to Charlie? I think Charlie is like plus minus. Daily Show, well, they will put copyrights for me. I already know them. This Daily Show. Even Osma Gold is saying about this guy.
When nothing incriminating, the police.
Oh, this is kind of the short video I may see. Legal
Afro Man takes full victory in his case against the Adams County Sheriff. We do that today and some hilarious clips from the trial, which absolutely are amazing on this video on The Legal Mindset, where we teach you to be your own judge. Of course, it's a fast facts video, the quick and dirty, the latest in the legal news. So let's get into the case real quick for a background and those that may or may not know. Obviously, we had the defendant here, Afro Man Joseph Edgar Foreman, against the plaintiff, Adams County Sheriff. These are the parody depictions from one of Afro Man's videos. We got Officer Poundcake, the Hunchback, Lick'em Low Lisa, as she goes by, and all of those cast of characters that were coming against him after a raid on his house. His house was raided under suspicion of narcotics and kidnapping. They smashed his front door open, his gate. They searched his entire house. They took cash. They debatably took Poundcake, but they found no drugs, no kidnapping victims. And because that Afro Man was reasonably...
Yeah, they took the money, then they didn't return the money. Then Afro Man called for returning the money, and they returned, as he says, like $400 less or something. Well, I'm not sure whom to believe here, honestly, but the fact that they broke in and found nothing and later on complained about those videos, it's just silly.
Upset, and because of that, he worked back and did something non-violent, as we do, using his speech to parody the incompetence of law enforcement through parody videos he put up on his website. Now, after he used that surveillance footage to create parody videos and mock them, they decided to sue him for defamation. Now, we have a verdict in that case, and that case, as we can say, did not go well for the sheriffs.
It's been an emotional case. It's been a well-tried case. The lawyers did what they should do. The parties did what they should do. In all circumstances, the jury finds in favor of the defendant. No plaintiff verdict prevailed. It's been
that means complete Afro Man victory. On all counts, it goes to the defendant, that it's Afro Man. Everything in his favor. Not a single officer prevailed against him. That is an absolute and complete Afro Man W. Now, one of the things is this trial provided some amazing and crazy music videos and clips, which were absolutely wild. And while he won in court, he won even bigger on social media, with this getting out all across all of the internet, X, everywhere else, a New York Post, TMZ.
It was crazy wave, yeah. I got those pictures and like, why do I have this dude on my feed? Why do I have him everywhere? And then I digged into it. It's crazy. It was a big advertisement, like huge. Usually it would cost like millions of dollars to be that famous, but police really helped. Fuck.
Everybody ended up covering this case. So even in instances where the officers themselves had not seen these videos, they were not only forced to watch them in court, as you'll see in a clip here in a second, but also now they're going to see these all across the internet. So here we're going to have a clip where this officer had actually not seen the video Lemon Pound Cake and now is forced to watch this in court.
Oh my God.
Sorry. Sean, you were called Officer Pound Cake by Mr. Foreman?
Multiple times.
You
You
were
received hundreds of pound cakes at work.
Hundreds.
Different people.
And the context of that name comes from a music video that Mr. Foreman created, correct?
Uh-huh. So he was called Lemon Pound Cake, this officer, because he was like staring at this cake and he was like, this guy was making fun. So his colleagues probably were making fun of him.
I don't know where he got it at, but...
Well, he's about to figure out. He's about to find out where Officer Pound Cake came from. And mind
They
you,
were playing those videos in the court. And they were like, the court case is open. It was filmed. It was shown to everyone. Oh, shit.
this is the defense playing the video for him, saying, hey, no, you're going to watch this and you're going to know where this came from because you need to know the origin of this and how it's complete parody and how this is something that is well protected. This is classic parody, trying to sue over essentially what comes back to a donut joke. Hungry cops liking food, liking sweets. That's essential parody. That's essential humor. That's something everybody recognizes as humor. But this guy, to not even to take the position, the sheriff, that he had never seen the video, he didn't know about it, he had no idea where he got it from, no idea why he said that. Having to play that out in front of him in court, not only in front of those people, but now in front of the entire internet, the entire world that now knows why this guy is called Officer Pound Cake, because he's a little hefty and he's eyeing that a little hungrily.
Later on, he said that the cake was taken too, but there is no evidence provided by the camera. We have just one footage that the cake was on the table, that's it. And the cake was cooked by his mama.
And thus the legend was proved in court. But the clips didn't stop there. There's even more ridiculous moments from the courtroom with the officers. The next one is one that I couldn't believe.
So you're claiming that is the defamation statement, is that he said he had sex with your wife?
Yes.
The defamation statement is that he had sex with your wife. Yes.
And that's painted you in a false light?
It's painted you in a false light?
Caused tremendous pain.
Oh, tremendous pain, yeah.
I'll get to that. We have to go through false light first. So does it paint you in a false light?
Yes, that my wife is cheating on me with Mr. Foreman.
But we all know that's not true, correct?
We all know that it's not true. Your wife is not cheating with that guy, right? Right?
I don't know.
Oh, this moment was crazy. I was laughing so hard. Oh, shit. This was... But we know for the fact that your wife was not... I don't know. But in this case, how would you call it a defamation, yeah? If you don't know yourself. I don't know if my wife is cheating with him. Oh, shit.
He doesn't know if his wife is cheating on him with Afro Man. That look of genuine shock where he's like, I don't know whether my wife is... Well, you're claiming this is false, but now you're saying you don't even know if your wife is out there going and running off with Afro Man in the middle of the night. You're actually, this parody video injected doubt in this man. This is something I have never seen in a courtroom before. Genuine questions of marital fidelity over a rap video mocking and parodying this guy. Absolutely.
Yeah, it was a huge mistake of police to go there. It was a freaking damn mistake. I mean, go to the court for defamation case. Let him sing those songs. But now they're more popular and it's like more shade on their actions and fuck. They fucked up. They fucked up twice, yeah. First time that it was strange warrant, and they didn't find anything they were looking for. No drugs, no kidnappings. No one was hidden there, and yeah, they should have researched the guy at first before going to his property, I guess. And it was a big fuck up.
Once again, I've not seen clips like this and quotes like this from a case anywhere else, but it doesn't, once again, they don't stop there. Now we get into another clip where we're talking about one of the female officers.
Mr. Foreman posted that Lisa Phillips likes to have with other women. He used
We don't hear
words.
anything.
She ate my ex-wife just like pizza.
I never thought I would hear she ate my ex-wife just like pizza in a courtroom. I never really thought I would hear that. Really, ever. But here we are in the Afro Man case.
Eating, blah, blah, blah.
He is not playing the audio. I don't know why.
On the internet, out of state.
This is something that the defense attorney brought up when he's brought up the song WAP, saying, hey, look, rap lyrics are graphic. Songs are graphic. You don't often think, probably the first time I've heard this in all of courtroom history.
In my opinion, I f***ed his wife dog style. He said it like they were facts.
I
Oh my god. This is a damn serious case, yeah.
have to say, if I was in the courtroom when this went down, I would absolutely be losing it. I would not be able to hold it. Once again, these are rap lyrics. This is what people say. If you listen to rap, it's I effed your girl, I did this, I effed this girl, your sister, your cousin, whatever. That's normal. That's artistic speech. That's not something that is regulated. That's not something we find liability for. But the plaintiffs, the Adams County Sheriff, decided to bring this case.
Yeah.
And by bringing these cases, bringing this case and making these arguments and arguing that these statements were defamatory on live television broadcast around the world.
It was live. It was broadcasted live. I thought that they just recorded, but if it was live, that makes it even more crazy.
Now you're going to hear this even more. So the humiliation was actually increased by the fact that they brought this claim. And if you look at Afro Man's channel, you can see a lot of his videos were just pushed out in the last week or two. In fact, if this trial had not happened, many of those videos might not have come out at all. So let's get to my judgment. In judgment, this is a full victory of Afro.
Yeah, so a big mistake. It's like effect. What is the effect? Barbara Streisand effect. Then you try to delete something and it comes out. Yeah, the level of the intellect. Yeah, look at the judge. What? Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. 50 Cent next. He is not even $1. Yeah. And this guy was popular just mainly because of the single song, yeah. But now he's popular about this case. Wow. So, freaking advertisement. He couldn't pay like millions for the best advertisement. Better, I mean, it is everywhere. Everywhere online. Afro man. Those lawyers who are lawyer YouTubers, they're saying about this case because it's hilariously outstanding. Oh, have you seen this guy?
Last night, there was a major escalation in this war. So
he is so stupid. I don't know who really listens to this bullshitter. Professor Jing or whatever lecture to his Beijing high school students. He's a China guy. He says that Ukraine will lose. He said about it a long time ago, actually, that Ukraine is losing, Ukraine will lose, United States will be destroyed or something. Yeah. So I don't know who takes him seriously, really. I'll not play this clip because he might apply some of the strike, maybe even on my channel, for taking his content. Professor Didafus. Yeah, you might check out his videos. Like, he's a so big bullshitter, propelling some of the conspiracy theories. Somehow hyping, somehow he got popular. It seems like the more crazy shit you're talking, the more popular you are. But China backs Russia, yeah. Is it a Fiat 500 Gucci edition? What country he's from? China. He lives in China. He even had some of the Chinese flag on top of his board. We joke and ice might come for 50 cents next this. It's not even $1, yeah. What are the Russians making in Moscow? Making? Then is this is does CCP? Yeah, he's CCP propaganda. It's 100%. The fact that he's on YouTube, it tells a lot. But he is like, with his outcomes, he is like damn stupid. Well, he was studying in American university. He says about it in every of his video. Yell, maybe. Yell, yeah. But somehow he is freaking popular now. I don't know. He was given an interview to Tucker Carlson even. By the way, Tucker Carlson says that United States should share its control, they say control or something, over the world to China. United States cannot alone stay on top of the world. They should share to China. That's what he said. Which is crazy. Well, Tucker, he is like that. I think he has been sponsored by Russia or maybe even by China. He is that guy. Gulf states quietly back more strikes on Iran. UAE, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, and Qatar are reportedly urging the United States to continue hitting Iran. Despite earlier warnings against the war, Gulf officials now want Iran's military power significantly degraded. There is still frustration with how the war is being handled, but the goal is clear. Source: Times of Israel. I don't know whether we should believe them. Financial Times: liquefied natural gas shipment from the Gulf are projected to halt abruptly within the next 10 days. Gas crisis, fuel crisis. I heard that it's gonna be similar to COVID times. Then they will call everyone to stay home, work for home, and use only public transport and shit like that. It's already partially, this thing is happening in Asian countries. They are more dependent on Persian Gulf oil export. I think I could fit one more glove box. What? I hope Orban must pack his bags after the Hungarian elections. Yeah, I also hope about it. Thank God I got my e-bike. Yeah. I also bought, the last year actually, I bought kind of the big solar panel. I bought EcoFlow, that's the battery, you know. It may even supply my computer for some time. And I have for internet Starlink, just in case. What I also have. That's it. And on my home, we have solar panels on top. Of course, it's not enough for household, but still better than nothing. So I think I'm okay with energy, which could be cut. But I think it will not be like tremendously difficult like it was in Ukraine during the wartime. The first year was really difficult, especially half a year. Then there was not enough fuel at all. Like no fuel on the gas stations. Just occasionally there was the fuel. I was actually trapped in one of the villages, so I wanted to leave, but I was waiting 1 week or two, maybe 2 weeks maybe. Don't remember. Well, for the fuel to appear on the gas station. And then I was capable to fuel my car and leave to the other checkpoint. And then I went back home to Borispol. It was interesting. I went from Vinnytsia Oblast to Cherkasy. We rented a small house in, there was the place with the small houses like this. It's not a hotel, but like a rancho with houses that you may rent. So we rented the house for maybe a couple of months. We used to live there because Borispol, after all, was not safe. And there, on the second day we went, Russia attacked Cherkasy, and it was damn loud there. They hit the train connection, the bridge, and it was like very close. Even though it was few kilometers away from us, it was the feeling as it was, but they were bombarding something near somewhere. So it was crazy. And yeah, you're like in this Fallout scenario, then you don't have fuel, you don't have sometimes electricity. It's kind of interesting. I don't want to experience that once again. I run off gas between pumps, yeah. Yeah, thank you, Totally Insane, for asking people to like, is your family safe? Yeah, we left the country already. A long time ago, in 2022. We are safe, of course. We went to Borispol, then Russia started massively launched Shahed drones, and my wife told me we need to get out. And of course, we cannot live in a basement all of the time. So we left. And I remember the day we left, it was 21st or 22nd of November, 2022, and it was a blackout in Ukraine, first big blackout. Nothing was working. We went to the checkpoint, border control, and we stuck there because border control, they didn't have electricity. So we had to wait a few hours for electricity to appear, and then they checked our passports, and okay, you can go. No relatives in Ukraine? No. My parents also left, but they're in different country. EcoFlow is overhyped. Yeah. I agree, it's overhyped. But they have good application. How bad or long is your winter up there? It's almost over. I was already walking like this. But it depends, yeah. If there is the cold front, I could again wear a jacket, and there is snowy. Could be snowy. Wasn't there a knocking protest today? I think on 28th of March. What happened with the white microphone? Which one? I have 2 white mics. Just a moment. I'm stuck with my jacket here. Sometimes happens. I have this one. This is Shure SM7B. It doesn't have the lights, but it's more expensive than Shure MV7 Plus. So that with the light, it's Shure MV7 Plus. This one is better, but still it's not ideal, I think, for my voice, even though I like it. So I just put the sticker. Actually, it's black. I just put this white sticker here. That's it. There is the thing here. I think it more fits to the room, this white microphone. But, you know, I like this mic. I think for the form factor, it's the best mic, how it looks. That's why it's so popular for all of the YouTubers, all of the podcasters. But I don't really like how it sounds compared to other different mics. Yeah. I also have low-end audio. It sounds way better than this one. And this one I tried recently. It's the present also from my wife. It's a Neumann German-made microphones, and this is very versatile. I just decided to try it. Well, my dream mic, of course I'll never buy it, but just this. It's not for sale. I think you can buy it with pre-order or something, and you see the price. It's around $14,000, and of course I'll never buy it. Telefunken M251. I think it's the best microphone ever made, as many people also think. I listen it online, how it sounds with different voices. It's the best one, probably. Also, this Sony, I think it's 800. It's called not 800, 8000, I think. I forgot the name. So it's like very expensive Sony microphone. But again, the price is kind of similar. Sony C800G, I think. Sony C800G. As far as I remember. It's not for sale here. Yeah, it's like that. It's even more expensive. Sony C800G. But it's it's kind of popular, but yeah, add to the cart. Estimate delivery 18th of April. And many like singers, they like this microphone, they say it's the best. But come on, I'm not a singer, I'm not a professional. It's just my sickness with the audio, and that's it. Also, you know, then I listen to myself on my videos. Maybe I just don't like my voice. Maybe I just feel it in my head differently than I speak, and then I listen to myself. For me, it's kind of cringy than I speak. Well, I think I just need to stop because it doesn't really matter. I just need to stop. And then I heard some of the comments. People are saying about, oh, your mic is bad. Your voice is not good. That sometimes triggers me. Still triggers. We go to the comment section. Yeah, I put the mic. I like your old mic better. Hi Dennis, this mic no more distortion. Like, how is it distortion? I don't think new mic. So some people complain, yeah, but kind of rarely. I think it's fine. Sound is perfectly okay. Okay. We love your mic hobby, Dennis. I mean, yeah, it's expensive hobby. The mic sounds fine to me. Yeah. Dennis, have you a nice voice? It's very real. Okay. Well, this one is, I think I will stick to this one, and that's, I like how it looks also with this shock mount, and I like it. Yeah. Maybe I like how Shure SM7B looks more, but this one is okay. And even without pop filter, there are no plosives. Like if I speak to it directly, yes, but I use this kind of the side mic technique, and it's fine. It also has like this vivid proximity effect. If I really speak to it closer, it's very, very bossy, very sensitive. A little bit aside, and it's very bad, very good. So yeah, here this proximity effect is very vivid. And this one used by professional singers as well. This one costs, I think, $700 after all. So it's also Neumann. It's one of their cheapest microphone, but it doesn't mean that it's one of the worst out there on the market. No, it's actually a good one. Way better for the sound quality compared to Shure. Shure SM7B. Probably gonna put myself here, but I'm not that interested in video quality rather than in audio quality. Israel is determined to act on Trump's 48 hours deadline and is interested in attacking Iran's energy infrastructure. Interested in, okay, so this is the war crime. If they attack energy infrastructure outside of the military bases, it's the war crime. That's what Russia is doing. So there will be no difference. There is already no difference between Trump and Putin. And Netanyahu is already a war criminal officially. Trump's approval ratings on different factors. Oh shit. I should put myself here in a small icon. Trump's job approval ratings. Overall. Trump's, that's his mark in the general. Overall, disapprove 60%, approve 40%. Immigration. 55 approve, 45 disapprove. Disapprove for 55, 45 approve. Iran. 38 approve. Who are those people? Economy, 36 people approve. Inflation, 33% approve. Something is wrong with inflation, yeah? People care about the economy state, and it's not gonna get well for Americans if the war continues. But why still many people, they approve, yeah, Donald Trump? Overall, 40%. Who are those people? United States taking military action against Iran. Democrats approve. 8% Democrats approved. Independents 31. Republicans 84% Republicans approve military action. Disapprove. Understandable, different numbers, vice versa. United States taking military action against Iran. among Republicans. All Republicans are MAGA Republicans, of course, they approve. Non-MAGA Republicans still approve with vast majority. So Republicans are the war. They voted for Donny, who said there will be no wars, and now they support war. Okay. That's the cognitive dissonance, it's called. Trump said that CNN did a poll and he was supported 100% by MAGA. Yeah, logical. I noticed that Israeli media keeps stirring up Trump to continue the war. Yeah. Those are people who exclusively watch Fox. They don't even watch Tucker Carlson because he was fired from MAGA cult for not supporting Israel. Iran has decided to limit attacks on Saudi Arabia and Qatar out of concern that continued strikes could trigger a direct Saudi military response. However, strikes against Kuwait, Bahrain, Arab Emirates will continue as usual, sources told to Jerusalem Post. United States officials are cooling on plans to support Kurdish uprising on invasion inside Iran. The idea had been considered as a way to pressure Tehran from within. So cooling down on plans, it means not supporting this idea. Hey Dennis, I see someone used your video. Yeah. That shit happens. But I do not put, how to say, copyright strikes because stupid YouTube platform, if they modified my video somehow, stupid YouTube platform may punish me. You know, if they just copy paste, it is the one thing. But if they modified my video, they could apply for the fair use, and in this case, I will obtain the copyright strike for my own content. So I don't want to mess with that. And Dennis, what do you think about Neymar not promoted to the World Cup team or Brazil? I don't freaking know. I don't freaking care, honestly. Yeah, Thorm, I think yes, they say it like that to Trump. Why is everyone down on the Kurds? I just read the comment above yours. 2 weeks for Orban, maybe 2 weeks. Orban was endorsed by Putin, by Netanyahu, by Donald Trump, and Polish President Nawrocki. This is also crazy populist. He also wants to go to Hungary to endorse Orban. Yeah, Nawrocki is a bastard. POS. Tusk is okay there. Sikorsky is okay. They're in opposition, I would say, to Nawrocki. But Nawrocki himself, he is a populist politician, same as Orban. Maybe less crazy, but similar. Yeah, what the hell is this? You too. Bank angle. Looks nice. I think this is Cyprus base. You see? Cruise missiles on B-52. Not bombs, but cruise missiles. They launch those from the distance. Go around. Interesting. U2 airplane still flying. I'm surprised. U2 doing circling circuits at Royal Air Force Fairford on Friday. Yeah. U2 is the high altitude spy plane. Yeah, we know that. Passengers of Lozoval Lviv train at lit a fire during forced stop due to alarm. The air defense, and they lit up the fire to get some worms. Okay. That's Ukraine. What the Spreak is saying here.
I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize for some of my actions in yesterday's flag football game. First, I want to apologize to the United States flag football team for taking Duchette's glasses off of his face and throwing them at the ground.
How many apologize videos he recorded? Well, I also recorded an apologize video not long time ago for Chris Cappy. But this guy is constantly at this dark light.
That happened because after he scored a touchdown, he kind of got in my grill and said to me, "Welcome to flag football." Welcome to flag football! Which upset me because it's comments like that that I just can't tolerate. Second, I'd like to apologize to Jalen Hurts for sacking you and...
What did he do there? He went unhinged. He was chasing... Man, why are you gay, Logan Paul? Gary Barr is still flying, yeah.
Later deflecting a pass that then got intercepted by my team, allowing us to score on the very next possession. If you get traded or your contract gets cut down, now we know why, and it's probably pretty embarrassing, so I am sorry. And of course, I'd like to apologize to Tom Brady for applying so much pressure on you play after play after play that had you...
Maybe this is the sarcasm. This is like sarcasm apologize, yeah.
Literally fearing for your life. I understand you're older. It's not like you could go anywhere and you got...
Yeah, this is sarcasm.
Frustrated, which is why you threw the ball at me. And I want you to know that I forgive you for that because that's what real men do. And lastly, I want to apologize to everyone that said that I was not a great athlete because you all look stupid as hell right now.
Yeah, this is like apologize for accusation. This is clickbait apologize video, yeah. He's trying to be funny, but he is Logan Paul and no one likes him enough to want to laugh. Yeah, he's like a shitty guy. Honest opinion, what do you think about how it's gonna be moderator or anything, couple? I don't know, Ben. He should generally apologize for his hair. Well, at least he has some of the hair. I don't. My hairline is going up here. At least he got. Look at his hair. Well, maybe if I grow some more hair here, if I put them that close, you know, on the forehead like this, something, because we don't know what is behind there. Yeah, he's hiding. Drama queen, yeah. But it's not an issue. There is Istanbul, Tantaron, Istanbul. So if the hairline goes up, you can move it down at any time, and it's not that expensive. Just, you know, waste of time. And since I would go through it actually already, but since I film videos every day and I just don't want to appear in this, you know, shitty style and wait for several weeks or months maybe for it to grow normally, and just don't have enough time for that shit. Maybe they'll do something with, you know, came out with the peels. You drink the peel and you'll have hair everywhere. You know, medicine stuff. So I'll wait for a little. You can wear a hat. Yes. MAGA hat. No. Watching Jake Paul getting beat in a boxing was my highlight of 2025. Yeah. Donald Trump gave an interview to Jake Paul. It was the first interview he gave after he started the war. MAGA hat, yeah. I have several of the hats, but yeah, I already filmed the videos with my hat on. You know, like this, who is this pro-Russian propagandist in the United States? Tim Cook? Yeah, who was sponsored by Russia Today, who is filming videos with a hat, wearing a hat. And this guy, yeah, who Lux Maxer, you know the story with this, I think his nickname is Polish Dad now, Polish Dad. So someone put off his head with a fake hair and he turned immediately to the Polish Dad. This is crazy. You know what is Lux Maxer? It's like you want to improve your look to look maximum cool. Like everywhere. Yeah, this guy. He has a fake hair and he put the hat on. He's like, he has a hair and Lux Maxer Jeter Maxen became an instant jettiser. Fuck, where is Lux Maxer lost head? Cap, I guess. The cap accident. Come on. Just lost cap, maybe. No, cap, it means some of the capital, yeah? Oh, shit, that's... I don't know how to search it. But it was fun. It was fun. Yeah, this one. He immediately turned to the Polish Dad. Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. Yeah. And later on, he then it was uncovered. He started to post he is real here and the shit like that. Polish Dad. Yeah. What's his name? I forgot. You see how here really influences people. This is crazy. It's like a kettle, yeah. People in the comments. Oh, here is man's makeup. Yes, yes, yes. Iran has Trump by the balls. Well, if they control Hormuz Strait for now, yeah. If they lose control over Hormuz Strait, not any longer. So it goes for Hormuz. I want to be famous enough to be able to challenge Tim Pool to a boxing match, I would KO him and has his hair would grow back so hard. His hair would grow back. Yeah. How many plastic surgeries on scalp reduction did Trump undergo? Yeah, some people say that he undergo some of the surgery, then they cut the part of the scalp with the hair. It's the old school, you know, then there was no technology to to plant your own hair dottedly, separately. So it seems like they cut the part of his scalp and put up front on his lobe. At least there are some of the rumors. In 2030, you will own nothing and be happy. Who knows? Who knows? The main thing is be happy, right? Be happy. I think it will be closed until Trump is gone. Could be, Evelyn. Judging everything I know about hair transplant, they are not worth it. At my opinion, Coxter Mobster. But some people like the hair transplant, no? For some it was good. Or no? I saw some of the TikTokers, you know, who made the transplant and they're happy. I'm not sure. For me, it's definitely hard to say. I didn't undergo those kind of the surgeries. Is it a surgery? I think it is. Yeah, but in a lot of the cases, the hair falls out. Oh, shit. And they make it worse. Oh, my God. I think it's the worst case scenario, then it falls. And you know, one more worst case scenario, then you transplant your hair, but your own hair continue to fall like normally, and you have transplanted hair, and you have this like moist breach, you know, in the middle. So you need more transplants. And you need more hair to be taken from the back, from the sides. Yeah, that's also a problem, yeah. Wisdom pool, that's the Russian propagandist. New medicine works to grow the hair back, but not improved. Yeah. I'm still waiting like for good medicine. For now, the medicine which people use, it is also harmful for body. Yeah. So there is no robust variant for now, sadly. I can imagine it's a pretty painful process. I don't think so. The operation itself, the surgery takes around, well, depends on how many clusters you need to plant, but it might go for 8 hours. Just imagine 8 hours lying, and they're putting here by here, here by here. It just takes lots of the time. I would not risk any medicine. What if hair starts growing in your face and all your body as the side effect? Yeah. That's also not so good. Elon also got hair transplant. Yeah, Elon got it. So it's kind of popular, but it's risky. Yeah, you need to find the good clinics. I think clinic. Everyone suggesting me derma roll thing. I have same problems. Derma roll. Then as being on calorie restriction also causes hair to fall. However, it grow back then the eating stabilize. Oh, nice. No, I didn't feel like I lose some like huge amount of the hair right now, but I'm aging and it's falling down. It's alright. I am not looks maxing after all. Oral mixodyl is very effective but potentially dangerous. Yeah, I also heard about mixodyl. Minoxidil. Yeah. Side effects. India may abandon the Russian Sukhoi 57. Okay. They ordered before Sukhoi 57. New Delhi is considering joining European projects such as Tempest or FCAS. The decision is based on its 2018 experience, and then India withdrew from joint program with Russia due to aircraft not meeting requirements. India is currently focusing on its own AMCA project and the purchase of the French Rafale jets. Investments in sixth-generation program could reach 12 up to $16 billion, making Sukhoi 57 economically and technologically less viable. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Russia needs less money, of course. What about the damaged F-35? Well, there was the report that it was damaged. That's it. Not flying. I think, at my opinion, you should not worry about it. Your hair still looks fine. Yeah, for now it's okay, but in the coming 3 years maybe I have to... Oh, by the way, I bought a wig. I have a wig. Just wait a little, I'll show you. I hope I remember where I put it. It's on my cupboard. I actually have a wig. Yeah. I have it. And later on I will tell you why I got it. It was my idea actually for streaming and for YouTube channel. I watched Dr. Disrespect and I thought, okay, maybe I'll do the same stuff, to create some sort of the image, some sort of the character. And I ordered this wig. Like for people not to know me on the trash channel, absolutely, like complete new audience. Not even, I wanted not even to tell about this channel to my main viewers, like completely different personality. And it seems like I streamed like that. Maybe I deleted those streams, I don't know. Like put the wig, some of the sunglasses, maybe some of the hat on top, for people not to recognize me. Yeah, some of this, how to say, green screen. Yeah, to avoid the same studio look. So that was the idea, to build a new audience, maybe. But I gave up that idea because for me it was frustrating to film with 0 viewers and stream with 0 viewers. I couldn't handle it. Yeah, so it should have been like this. Am I look like JD? Oh no. Should I stream like this? Whew. The hair is everywhere. Yeah. So that was an idea. Also glasses. Where are my glasses? Maybe some of the hat on top. I have this leather hat, leather hat. Come on. Come on. No one would recognize me. Who? Yeah, with the hair. Actually, I had the long hair when I was young. I had the long hair like this to the shoulders. There was lots of the hair. You kind of look like Tommy Wiseau. Tommy Wiseau? Who is that? The kind of fire, yeah. Bring back Dennis. You look good, yeah. That's nice. But I need. They're always messy. Those hairs. Come on. Johnny Depp and Blue looks like a bomb back hippie. Yeah. Driving home from Tesco, some Tim Towns. Yeah. Head complicates it. Yeah. Actually, you look badass. Yeah. Yeah. It looks cool. And this is the real hair. I mean, someone's, I don't know whom it belonged, but looks maxing. How would you change your voice though? There's some of the programs to change the voice. But I think people would not recognize, or will they recognize the voice? Yeah, I think they will. I think they would recognize. So the idea was originally this one, to change the personality, because I thought that, playing video games for my audience, it's kind of silly, they will not understand. It will be so cringe. It's gonna harm my main channel. So idea was like that, to create different personality. But I decided, screw it, I don't care. Let's make it cringe and let's play video games. And it worked fine. I mean, it's okay. People, I think, understand that I'm a little bit crazy, so they still watch me. You are. You look like the one of the Lost Kardashians. It was fun, yeah. You can reveal the channel now. But this is this channel. I mean, it's already too late. I think the background would blow the cover. No, I have a green screen. I can put a green screen, so I can put any sort of the background. Of course, the green screen is here, and I can make transparent myself and stream video games or something. Thank you, Ben. They're all a little crazy, yeah. During basic battle, I had the dreadlocks. And then I was in, I think, 7th grade. I grown up this similar looking hair, actually. Even the color is almost mine. See? So it's really like my hair. Nice. The only thing that if you put, there is like, it should be put on something. Some glue for those wigs. Yeah, so it doesn't hold. That's why I think Dr. Disrespect, he puts his wig, maybe that's why he's wearing headset, to put it down a little for it not to move. But his wig is terrible. This one is real, and Dr. Disrespect wears just artificial hair. It is kind of bulky. But for him, it's okay. So actually you need to measure it, then cut this thing, I think, the front part for it to fit your like perfectly. So in case I'll go bald, I'll put this one. I'll be like the better version of JD Vance. Yeah. Show a picture of you with your real long hair. It's not here. It's like physical picture. I think it's even in Ukraine. Back then we didn't have digital cameras. You need some glue, yeah. What, Dr. Disrespect wears a wig? Yeah. This is the look you should use if you decide to make Itchy Dennis Boots channel. Yes, of course. But with a wig, it's not possible to wear it constantly. Like in a studio, it's okay. You can like put it tight and that's it. But if you move, if you travel, come on, it's not possible to wear the wig. Absolutely. For outdoor content. This guy has a nice do, yeah? Look at it. Perfection. Reminds me a pie or something. Dennis, you should make that thumbnail on this video. Yeah. You should dress like Kid Rock and we would still tune to you, Dennis. The Church of Dennis is strong. Okay, pee in the kettle. Thank you. Jump scare, yeah. With wig, you lose even more hair. It's bad for your hair under there. Ah, I see. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Looks like Mao haircut. Yeah, it's popular. That's why he's wearing it. Dear leader, the bestseller hairstyle. What? Get the wig permed and you can be Afro-Ukrainian. Yeah, here actually on the head it means a lot, yeah. But some of my fellows, some of my mates, they lost the hair that they were young even. And most of them, they just shave their head and grow beard to compensate. But in my case, I have a skull which is disproportional, so it's not round, it's like flat over here, and it looks not crazy bad, so I should have some hair. So maybe if it continue to fall down, I'll go to transplant, because for me there is no other way than to keep the hair on the head. Hair on the head. It'd be funny to see bird poo in it and more what? Get a North Korea approved haircut. Yes. Yeah, it was fun with the week. Alright guys, it's getting late. I need to film one more update about Ukraine. It was 2 hours and 40 minutes. I'm not sure whether I'm gonna stream today again. Maybe I'll return, but I'm not sure. Maybe. I'll see. Okay. Well, see you around guys. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for everything. Ciao, and have a great time.